Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Before we get started today, I just want to give a big shout out to the first 4 commenters from my last video. Thank you so much to Celtic Nails, Canned E-Nails, Wavy Like the Ocean 3486, and Nails by Letitia. I also want to take a moment to thank my members. Thank you so much to Jen Mullet, My Mommy Dawn Boulay, Just Nailed It, Jessica's Nail Studio, Susie's Nail Cues, Nana Ange Nails It, Sandra Sparkly Sets, and Nails by Vidi Lugo. And thank you to every single one of you that takes the time out of your day to watch, like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. You guys are absolutely amazing. I truly appreciate you guys being here with me, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video as well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. This is the Kitty Cat Nails channel, and today we're going to get into some Born Pretty PR. So I did receive these beautiful 5 cat eyes from Born Pretty, and I'm going to create a really fun summer kind of like ocean themed nail set today. This is also part of the Summer Nail Collab. I will leave everybody's information down below in the description box who participated, and I'll also go ahead and add the playlist link probably to the comment section like I normally do for collabs. So yeah, so I'm going to create these nails today. We're going to go ahead and go into the polishes first, and then I don't do this a lot, or I don't intentionally recreate people's sets a lot. I didn't necessarily recreate someone's set, but well, yeah, I did. It's definitely a recreation. But just like in my own image, right? So you guys are going to get to see her nails and my nails, and hers are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So when I knew that I was going to be doing this set, and I had just happened to see her reel either the day I was doing them or the day before, I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do right there. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we'll get into that a little bit later. So this is the first color, and I believe this one is a crystal cat eye, and this is blue ore, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glittery, crystally. I love the fact that they named it blue ore, because it's definitely giving oh, what do they call those? Not gemstones, the rocks with the gemstones in them that they cut the ore, right? But there's like a word for it. I forget what it is, but those beautiful, beautiful clusters. I could totally see this being the inside of one of them, like a beautiful sapphire cluster. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you what all of the colors look like with one coat, cured, not activated. Then I'm showing you what it's going to look like activated over a flat base of itself. And I'm going to show you the one coat on the stick like I'm doing now. So I'm going to do this for each and every single color. And look how absolutely beautiful that base color is even before you activate it. And something I love about Born Pretty cat eyes is that they spring to life, okay? They spring to life every time. Absolutely gorgeous. And just go ahead and look at this effect. And then of course I'm gonna do the actual cat eye, because I love to just see it. That laser cat eye effect, I absolutely love it. The next color that they sent to me is one of their glass cat eyes, and this one is called Dreamy Sea, and this is what the base of it looks like. This is definitely a much lighter, like a glass. It's a jelly, like a jelly cat eye. Even the shimmer of the cat eye is very light, like very light, but it's a beautiful, very light. And I just wanted to show you the name of the first one because I hadn't remembered to show you the top when I swatched it. So yeah, this one is called Dreamy Sea, and it's very, very pretty. I just wanted to show you in the flash like what it looks like, because my camera was just not doing it justice in the light of the lamp. And so again, I'm going to go over the tip of the stick, and I'm going to do a coat activated. This one is super pretty, super light, definitely giving mermaid, water, sea vibes. Just a super, super, super pretty color. And wait until you see me do the one coat on the stick. You're gonna absolutely love it. The base color for this is such a beautiful, beautiful jelly blue green. And did you see that shift of it activated? Like, oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. This is definitely what this one, and the one that I do last is definitely my 2 favorites. And you see, you get like that beautiful siren-y, mermaidy, like green shift over the base of like the turquoise. And I just think that that is super freaking pretty. The next color that they sent me is called Dried Rose, and it's a Moonlight cat eye. There is one other Moonlight cat eye that they sent me today, so that was pretty cool. I ended up having 2 of one set, and then there is a fourth type of cat eye. There is a fourth type of cat eye that they sent me as well. But Dried Rose is one of the Moonlight cat eyes, and it's super, super pretty. It has like a beautiful vintage rose shimmer to it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely like a dusty rose color, and you're gonna absolutely love what the base color is when I activate it on the stick. But again, I am going over the tip with the product a second time. I'm going to activate it so that you see what it looks like over a base of itself, and then I'm going to do the one coat on the stick, and I'm telling you, you're going to absolutely love the base color for this. It is so pretty. And the Moonlight cat eyes just have such an intense glow to the cat eye effect, and that's like the part that I really love, is that beautiful glow, like that shift. And yeah, it does look like moonlight on it's, especially in the Moonlight cat eyes. But that type of cat eye is my favorite, where you get that, you know, bright, smoky, you know, moonlight effect. I really, really love that about the cat eyes. And now go ahead, you're gonna watch this and just look at what the base color looks like. It is such a beautiful taupey pink. Like, it is so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that base color. Isn't that freaking pretty? That is so pretty. And of course, the cat eye is light and airy. You get a little touch of like a gold shift. I don't know if it came off on the video yet. I won't know until I do my final, like I process it and I download it to the phone. I don't really know what it looks like because it looks slightly different on the editing app depending on how you save the video. So like if I were to save this video in 4K, which I'm not going to do because it just takes way too long right now for me to edit and upload them when they're in 4K. The files are just way too big. Unfortunately, I was doing my videos in 4K, but it's just at the rate that I procrastinate and then have to bulk record and bulk upload, having my videos in 4K it sucks. So it takes me way too long to upload them. So I haven't been doing that, but I have been doing 1080p 60 FPS. For anyone that's interested, I do record my videos in 1080p 60 FPS. The FPS is frames per second, and that gives you like the clarity of the image, because the more, you know, frames of a video that you have, it's gonna bring you more clarity. I'm not like scientifically up on that, but I know that that's what it means. So, okay, so this one is Haze Blue, and this is the second Moonlight cat eye. It's a very pretty smoky gray. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I really, really like this one. This is going to come in clutch for like some moonlit cloud designs. You know, it's going to come in clutch for rainy day inspired clouds. I can see this coming in clutch for Halloween, ghosts, stuff of that nature. It's a super pretty smoky cat eye, and I really, really like that one. And then the last one that I received is called Moonlight, and it is a rainbow cat eye, and you can definitely see the rainbow. So it has a beautiful blue, green, purple shift. Sometimes you can get a touch of orangey pink, but you have to like seriously catch it like in the light, but it's gorgeous. The actual cat eye shift is gorgeous. And then you also have a rainbow magnetic pigment in it in the background. So you don't see it too much until you like activate it on one coat. You'll see like the dispersion of like the rainbow cat eye pieces. It's so pretty. This is definitely my favorite. This one and the Dreamy Sea were my two favorite out of the group that I got this time. And this cat eye is stunning, stunning. I'm gonna just let you guys enjoy this because this is beautiful. I don't want to ruin it with my ramblings, but I tried to get you guys the best possible look at this polish at all angles that I could. And just go ahead, enjoy this, feast your eyes. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments below, because this one was my absolute favorite. It's gorgeous, right? Yes, I know it is. It is absolutely beautiful. I definitely need to see if I can get my hands on some more of these rainbow cat eyes, because it's absolutely stunning. Stunning. And the one coat is just as pretty. It is just a beautiful rainbowy holographic-y cat eye, and I am completely here for it. I love it. And when I go ahead and I do the actual cat eye effects, you're gonna see what I'm talking about more about those rainbow pigments. Like, you can kind of see them when it's activated in the background, but watch what happens when I do the actual like physical cat eye design. It is so pretty. And these are all 5 colors that were sent to me. I love all of them. I used all of them in today's nail set. Again, the Dreamy Sea and the Midnight are definitely my favorite. And that's the turquoisey green, kind of like sea green, sea siren greeny one. And then that beautiful rainbow one that is second from the left. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and jump right into these nails. The first thing I'm going to do, because I am wearing them, these are not pop off nails. I did this nail set in a previous video with my new mini desk lamp, so that was really fun and convenient, and I actually used that mini desk lamp a lot in today's video. I did a lot of flash curing, so yeah, it definitely comes in clutch, so I don't have to pick up and put down the little mini light that I have, you know, like the little hand flash cure pen type you know, flash lamps. And yeah, I didn't have to pick it down. I just, you know, it was such a smoother process having one of those, you know, kind of like you'll see, like the flower flash cure lamp that I have. I don't know, there's a word for it, but I can't think of it now. Anyway, it made doing these nails such an easy process because there were so many small steps. So definitely was glad that I had that. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my base coat. And real quick, I just want to show you guys as I'm cleaning off the inhibition layer from my base gel, because I was doing stuff in between. You're going to see I'm going to come back with slightly orange fingers at some point. That's a song. I'm sorry. I did wash my hands, I promise, between going to, you know, I wasn't touching like any raw meat or anything with the sazon. It was just from the packet, from ripping it open and like pouring it and then having to reopen it again, because I don't use the whole packet at once. I like use part of it with the meat, and then when I'm adding everything else in, I'll put them anyway. So yeah, sorry, I got orange fingers. Okay, so real quick though, I really want to show you guys the nail set that today is inspired by. Now this is a short from Nails by Nelly 29, that Miss Nails by Nelly. This is from her YouTube, and she posted this short either yesterday or the day before, and I was in love. And since I knew I was going to be doing something of the sort in today's video, I was like, you know what? We're gonna use that as our inspo. There's my little lampy poo that I was talking about that I couldn't remember how to freaking call it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bases down with the cat eyes. I'm going to activate them, and then I'm going to use my little desk lamp right there to just flash cure it real quick until I have all the cat eye done, and then I'm going to full cure my lamp for 60 seconds. So since it's a tiny little mini lamp, I did use 30 seconds to flash cure. Okay, and then I did go in on the other finger, on the ring finger, and I did the same thing. Now obviously there are going to be differences between, I did not recreate her design 100%. Like I kind of went my own way, but her design was definitely the inspo. But I mean, obviously they're not going to be the same, you know, but I still really liked what she did. And I think on the other hand, or maybe something else, I want to work on my marbles. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I really liked how her thing looked. I thought that it was super cute. I loved how she used the caviar beads as like little air bubbles. That is what really drew me to the design, was the usage of the caviar beads as air bubbles. I thought that was genius. I thought it was adorable. Absolutely loved it. Now, of course, I don't have as much nail estate as she had in her, so I didn't do as much with the blingy bling bling, but I loved the idea of it, and I definitely incorporated the way that she did the bubbles and the gold charms, and I think that it was a super cute design that she did, and I love the way that mine came out. Absolutely love them. So thank you so much, Nails by Nelly, for the amazing inspo. Yours are freaking top notch, girl. Your shaping is always amazing. I know that I've sucked really bad lately about watching people's videos, and I'm so sorry for that, but I absolutely love what you do if you're watching this, and I love the nails that you do. Your shaping is always on point, and you can definitely tell that every set that you do, as you've said in the past, tells a story, because they are just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So the next step that I'm going to do after I did my 2 activated cat eye nails is I'm going to go in with some blooming gel, and I've put a little bit of, it's like an off-white color from Born Pretty. The number on is BPCK06. I'm going to try to find the collection that goes to, and I'll post that in the description box as well. I also incorporated this beautiful kind of like, I don't know, pinky nude glitter jelly. It's Glitter Jelly 06, and that was one of like those bigger bottles. You can see it there on the screen, the 06. So I put a little bit of each of those colors on my palette. I swiped them together, and then I used my ombre brush to just kind of brush it into the blooming gel, and then once I was happy with the spread, I quickly flash cured it in my lamp, and I did the same exact thing on the ring finger. I believe that I show you that as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and let that part play out. So for the ring finger and the middle and index, I'm going to go in with that same Glitter Jelly 06. And I'm going to kind of create like my beach sand. And I didn't try to like taper it down or anything, which I should have, because it would have made one of the nails look a lot better, I think. But I did kind of like only put it like, I didn't cover the whole nail with it because I knew that I was going to be covering that part up with cat eye, but I did do that to all 3 of those nail beds. I just kind of created like my beach sand, and I thought that the glitter jelly was perfect. It brightened up that the nail tip base color, and I think that it was just super pretty. I definitely believe that it was the right choice because it has like that golden shimmer. It really went with the gold embellishments so well, so I'm really glad that I chose it, because I do think that it was like the perfect color, and it offset the dried rose really well. So I don't know, I think that, yeah, it was definitely a great choice. I almost did a seashell nail on the ring finger, but I didn't. but I didn't. And I kind of wish that I had, because I think that that would have been dope. But that's okay. I can totally try it another time. At least now I know what colors I'm going to want for my seashell nail. You know what I mean? So I believe for this one, okay, so for this one, I went in with the blue ore and I activated it. So nothing super exciting there, but I did show you the whole process of like activating it and stuff, just because I think that that's like the coolest part. Even though sometimes because of the angles that I'm at, you can't really see what I'm doing with the magnet until I hold up the finished nail to the camera. So I need to figure out a better way to do that too, but it's all a learning process. Like everything in life is a learning process. And if you look at it like that, instead of like an obstacle to overcome, it becomes a lot easier. And I'm trying to do that more. So forgive me if I seem like I'm preaching a lot lately. I'm speaking the changes that I want to make in myself out loud. I'm speaking them out loud. I'm affirming them, because yeah, anyway, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing it to share the things that I'm learning about myself, and, you know, things that I need to change with others, because maybe other people need to hear this. You know, maybe someone else needed to hear that. As mundane as it might seem to some other people, sometimes the things that like we think are silly are like the things that like we really needed to hear. We really needed to tell ourselves. You know, so that's the only reason why I've been a little preachy lately. I'm just trying to pass on a positivity and pass on the reassuring and all that good stuff. So for the index finger, what I did was I went in with a semi jelly, and I went in with semi jelly 11, also from Born Pretty, also one of those bigger tan bottles that they have. And I just put a base layer because I really wanted the midnight to shine. That's that beautiful rainbowy cat eye that I did at the end there. I really wanted that to shine. I wanted it to stand out. I wanted it to really, really show itself. And I just felt like if I did that against a nude background, that it wasn't going to. So I did put that light blue semi-jelly down underneath it. And then as you can see, I went over it and activated it. And I definitely felt that that was the right decision to have made, because it came out super, super pretty. And the cat eye, as you can see, was super pronounced, super gorgeous. For this nail, I'm going to go in, because Dreamy Sea is that glass cat eye, that super, super sheer one. So what I did was I went in with the base of itself. I flash cured it for 30 seconds, and then I went back in with a second coat, activated it, and then I put my whole hand in the lamp for 60 seconds just to completely cure everything that I had done already. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do, now that I've gotten all of my cat eyes down, please excuse my dog snoring in the background. She is still with us, she's still here. I actually have to call today. They finally deposited all of the money that was donated, so I'm gonna start making calls today and figuring out where we're gonna go from there. But if you hear her snoring in the background, that's her snoring in the background. So I went in with a little bit of blooming gel just along the edge of where the cat eye meets the nude. And I went in with, I went in with some of that mixture that I had done the marble on, the dried rose nails, and I just kind of tapped it into where I had put the blooming gel, I thought that that gave it like the best wave look to me. So yeah, I am just gonna do that on all 3 of those nails. I only showed you one just because this video was starting to get a little long, so I'm like, okay, let me just show the basic process. And then so for the middle nail, what I decided to do was I decided to go in with some jelly white, and that's also from Born Pretty, and I wanted to do the water droplet nails. You know, because sometimes when you have waves on the beach and stuff, it can get foamy, you know what I mean? Or like the spray bouncing back in the ocean behind it. I thought that it would be really cute. So I did add some of that jelly white, and then I went in with a dotting tool and some top coat and created my little water bubbles. You can't tell in like regular light too much unless you're right up on it, but I do show you later on in the video that under the flash or in like direct sunlight or like, you know what I mean, any type of like direct natural-ish light, you can still see the cat eye underneath the water bubbles. So that's super cool. So I thought that that was a really cool touch. It's like a kind of like a peekaboo effect, you know what I mean? Like in the sunlight, you really get to see that cat eye still underneath the bubbles. And it kind of gives me like, not that I've ever been there, but it kind of gives me like Caribbean water vibes, like Aruba vibes, you know, like kind of like a nice warm tropical ocean. Like our oceans are not the same, okay? Like all the oceans are different. All the oceans everywhere that you go are going to be different. I'm on the east coast of the United States, you know, so I'm used to that type of ocean. But you know, I've seen videos of people that have traveled and stuff like that, and like the color of the waters there, and you can get some really beautiful water shades. Like the water obviously is not that color, but from the sunlight and all that sciencey stuff, you can get some really pretty blue-green waters. And so that was just my inspo for that nail. And yeah, so the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add my bling. I already top coated, and now we're just gonna go ahead and do the bling, and I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this part. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Thank you so much to Born Pretty for sending me these polishes. I truly appreciate it. I do have a 10% off discount code. I'll go ahead and leave it here on the screen, as well as my direct link and my discount code in the description box, as well as the product information and links for these polishes and the other polishes that I used as well. I'll try to get those together and stick them down below as well. If I forget or anything like that, if I ever use anything in one of my videos and I forget to put the link, which I do often, and I'm so sorry, please feel free to comment under the video and say, hey, where's the link for that product, and I will get it to you, or I will get it added to the description box, and I will get back to you and let you know that I added it to the description box. Okay, so yeah, just don't ever feel like, let me know, because I be forgetting stuff. Okay, I be forgetting stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you enjoy finishing watching this. So I had wanted to do the blue starfish. I'm pretty sure hers has a blue starfish. Oh my god, I can't remember right this second. And I just put the picture up on the screen while I was editing, like, hello. Anyway, so I wanted to do, I hated it. I hated it. It looks beautiful on hers, but I'm pretty sure that the people that manufacture this, they use real starfishes, and it just grosses me out. It looked beautiful on her nails, absolutely gorgeous, but it wasn't doing it for me on mine. It skeeved me out. So what I did instead was I grabbed some of this dyed blue abalone shell and I broke it into pieces, and I used that instead to incorporate that blue, because I did think that the blue with the gold against the nude that she used was gorgeous. That pop of blue really tied the rest of the nails into the nude ones, so I wanted to still kind of go with that, but I just was not feeling the starfish on my own fingers, so I did end up just breaking up some abalone shell and using that instead. So I still did the same thing basically, like I still took inspiration, but I just didn't do a starfish. I used a piece of shell instead, and I think it basically gave the same vibe, like color wise, which was really what I was going for. It was just like that clash of like the blues and the gold. I just thought that that was such a beautiful combination. It came out so good. Hers came out so good. These came out so good. It was so good. Okay, so good. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the bling. I'm gonna go ahead and let you just finish watching the last little bit, and we'll be right back. And this is what the finished nails are looking like. I think that they are so freaking cute. I love them. The cat eyes are amazing. I was having such a hard time recording these. Like the finished nails. Like I was just not getting the light that I wanted. Like I turned my light up, I repositioned it. I could not get these nails to come off how they do in person. So hopefully at some point today, I did throw the flash on just so you could really see them. And as you can see, you can definitely see the cat eye through the bubbles when you have like a direct sort of yellow light. Super, super, super cool. And that rainbow cat eye underneath the seahorse, oh my god, super freaking cool. Also loved that as well. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope that you'll join me for future videos.